Hey, it's Dr. Amanda with Straightsmile Solutions, straightsmilesolutions.com, and today we're going to talk about something that happened to me about 24 hours ago, and I'm still pretty upset about it. And don't get me wrong, I have pretty thick skin after going through, when you are working on the fringe of an industry that's perhaps pushing balls uphill when they're wanting to roll downhill because you want to make a change, when you've dedicated pretty much your entire second half of your career to educating people to do things the right way, even if it's not profitable for you. But you've made it your life's work to educate people how to do orthodontics the right way, the non-extraction way, the healthy way, the airway focused way. During COVID about 2 years ago, I started doing, those of you who know me, you know that I've been an orthodontist for 18 years, going on 19 years. I did the normal thing for 10 years, and then I kind of decided I want to do something a little bit different. I felt like I didn't have enough impact. Yes, I had impact on the kids in my community, but that's 100, 200 a year. It's not that many. I want to have a greater impact, and I felt like the ortho that I was seeing being done by most orthodontists was substandard ortho. Over and over and over, what is being taught at these managed dental, organized dental conventions is substandard ortho. And I found better ways to do ortho, healthier ways, less invasive ways, earlier ways to do ortho that gives you better outcomes. Over and over again, I got tired of seeing patients coming in struggling to breathe, needing orthodontic surgery to advance their jaws because, and this is where the issue came up with said organized dentistry organization, where I posted something talking about backwards movements in orthodontics and some legal in-house counsel for said organized dentistry, which I will call it Twerkin Dental Association. You can figure out what I'm saying. It kind of rhymes with it. Twerkin Dental Association. Because the in-house counsel who decided to blow up my email and my messages 2 days ago told me I was wrong. What? I'm wrong? What? I'm an orthodontist with 18 years experience and you're a lawyer and you telling me I'm wrong? So the piece that he was requiring me to take down and has now censored me from even mentioning their name, which is why I now call it Twerkin Dental Association, was something about their 2017 airway bill. And if you aren't familiar with the SRDB bill, you should look it up because it's now considered standard of care for all dentists to understand sleep and airway in their patients and to address it and to refer as needed for treatment every patient. All your treatment plans should have this in mind. But what does this mean, really? That's how I interpret it. So for me, every single orthodontic patient is like a work of art. They're not, and none is the same. There's so many things I'm evaluating when I'm putting together this work of art, this bite, these aesthetics. Am I moving things forward? Am I moving them out? Am I moving them back? How will I get this puzzle to fit together? That is the most fun. It is so fun. When I went through dental school, none of it interests me, to be really honest, except for orthodontics. It's fascinating. It's enjoyable. I love it. I love making people look amazing, feel amazing, function better. But it truly is a work of art. There is no one way to do it. And so that's why we're getting to these engines. So these engines, again, I can't mention them by name. Kind of got in trouble for mentioning them by name. My little friend at the Twerkin Dental Association said I can't mention them by name. So we're going to call them bolus and flower. I'm going to be nice. Not bad words. Could be worse. Bolus and flower. Bolus and flower, I don't know how they work. They're very nice doctors, I'm sure. They're making a ton of money. I don't know if they sold out to Invisalign to create these engine programs. And general dentists are highly, highly pushed to take these programs and to submit all their cases through these programs. And I've been watching this slowly happen over the last 2 years. And of course, I do my own orthodontic consulting on the side, a lot of Invisalign cases. Not only Invisalign, we do all kinds of ortho. If it's ortho, we do it. But I'm just truly, I'm going to use this word, disgusted by what I'm seeing that they're being taught, what I'm seeing these engines doing, what I'm seeing them cookie cutter approach to treating patients without any evaluation day error, which to me is a direct violation of the 2017 SRDB Act that the Twerkin Dental Association put out. That's all I was saying. Everything's moving backwards. It's not moving forwards, and we're not even evaluating. Sometimes it's okay to move things backwards, but how do you know? I'm not even going to go into this because, like I said, it's a work of art. I have 18 plus years, 18 years of orthodontics, 21 years being a dentist, of learning to evaluate everything from looking at the cephalometric x-ray, looking at the nasopharyngeal airway, looking at the jaws, are the position of the jaws, the placement of the jaws relative to the cranial base, the E-line. So many things we're looking at for habits, Mallampati scores. I mean, there's so many things, lip line, smile line, so many things we're evaluating to put this piece of art, to put this puzzle together. And it just frustrates me that these engines just spit it out like a cookie cutter approach. That's all I was saying. I said, I think it's wrong. I think it's a violation of the Twerkin Dental Act. Twerkin Dental Association's 2017 Act. That's all I said. Evidently, I pissed off quite a few people in saying that. So they made me take all that content down. Not a big deal. I don't spend that much on it in terms of finances. I spend a little bit on it. But, every time I make a piece, obviously I've got people helping me out. I've got to pay to make the infographics, there's some marketing that goes with stuff. Development, production, okay, I don't mind, little money out the window, fine, I'll take it down, no problem. But I don't appreciate an in-house general counsel telling me I'm wrong, and that's what got me really infuriated. So I just wanted to plant this seed. Are these engines, is Bolus and Flower doing the right thing? I say no, they're not doing the right thing, because you cannot send your cases through engines. You need to learn to evaluate the patient as a whole and everything that goes into the patient. There's no easy shortcut cookie cutter approach to do orthodontics, and that is what frustrates me. And this is why I have now dedicated a good 50% of what I do every day unpaid. Remember, I pay to make these videos and post them for y'all on YouTube. Now we're moving towards 5,000 videos, and it's really a passion project for me because I know I'm helping people. Not everyone can afford to take expensive courses. Personally, I don't think they're any good anyways, but you're not learning good stuff in them, so why take them? But, not everyone in every country can do it. And I'm getting thank you notes every day from people in second and third world countries who are doctors who don't have access to good orthodontic, education, and are, through my videos, are able to learn. They're able to learn how to do good orthodontics, how to optimize that Invisalign treatment plan, to know what wire to put in and when. And basically the way I make these videos, honestly, is by request. You guys ask me questions, Yeah, I had 2 I posted today. These are just questions I got in today from various doctors. Explain this to me. How do I know when to do this? When do I do that? What does this mean? And then I look, have I made this one? Nope. And in time, it's basically going to be an entire orthodontic textbook, but in video form, in the new world form. No one wants to read a textbook. Just search what you want to know. So anyways, moral of the story is I think the engines are wrong, to be honest. And it kind of hurts me that Invisalign would even get in bed with these engines. I don't know how this thing works. Sure, it's very profitable for both, and I'm sure they're getting their numbers up. But Invisalign, I don't think this is the right thing to do. Nor do I think it's the right thing for the Twerkin Dental Association to get in my business as an orthodontist when I say something is wrong. And I think, in my opinion, it is a violation. I'm just saying my opinion. I'm an orthodontist. I think if anyone's allowed to have an opinion on that, it's me. And I think it's even more substandard for some in-house general counsel who doesn't even have an official email address, sending me from a Gmail address, blowing up my web messages with nasty messages. That's just so trashy. So that's why they're now called the Twerkin Dental Association to me. Obviously, they're trashy. So, all right. Thanks so much. That's all I had to say. Have a great day.